Human beings have been fascinated by the mysteries and power of the moon and its phases since the dawn of humanity. The word lunatic comes from the Roman god of the moon Luna, referring to the changes in people's moods once attributed to the moon phases. The phrase "once in a blue moon" is an idiom that refers to the rare occurrence of 2 full moons in the same month, which happens around once every 3 years. So while the moon phases haven't been proven to affect our moods, they do affect the Earth. The moon phases are responsible for the changing tides and also for stabilizing the Earth's rotation. We see different phases of the moon depending on the position of the moon relative to the sun, corresponding to the Earth as the moon rotates around it. It takes the moon around a month to make a full rotation around the Earth. During this time, we perceive 8 different phases. When the moon cannot be seen at all, it is called the new moon. The new moon happens when the moon is aligned between the Earth and the sun. When we see a little bit of the light of the moon, we call it a crescent moon. More specifically, a waxing crescent moon. Waxing means we see more and more of the moon's crescent shape each night. The crescent gets bigger and bigger each night until we see a half moon, called the first quarter moon. The first quarter moon happens a week after the new moon. After the first quarter moon, the moon continues to wax, meaning we see more than half of the moon in a crescent that continues to grow each night. This is called the waxing gibbous moon. The portion of the moon we see grows and grows every night until the full moon, when we can see the whole lit side of the moon in the sky. When the moon is full, it means the moon is on the opposite side of the Earth than the sun. After the full moon, we see less and less of the light of the moon every night. This is known as waning. It is the opposite of waxing. A waning gibbous moon is when we see less and less of the moon, but still more than half. After the waning gibbous moon, when we once again see half of the moon, it is known as the last quarter moon. The final phase is the waning crescent. The waning crescent is when the moon once again looks like a crescent, and less than half of the moon's light is seen, getting smaller and smaller each day. When the moon finally wanes and can no longer be seen at all, the moon cycle begins once again with the new moon. Do you remember the phases that come after the new moon? If not, replay the video for a reminder.